Hello and welcome back to High Now Daily. Earlier in the show, we were talking about a big-time recruitment effort that's available right now over there at the city. 26 different departments across the city are currently hiring right now. Today, though, we've been talking about EMT I, and that is Sonny Johnson. That's Shane Enright. We're talking a little bit about some of the services and a lot of the skills you learn if you get into the academy and you pursue this career that is EMT I. Yep. And this is one of the things you learn, right, Sonny? What's this?
Yeah, so this is one of the skills that you will learn in the EMT Academy. This is our bleeding control skill. So this orange piece of equipment here is what we call a tourniquet. So I'm just going to go through a little demonstration and kind of show you how, and then we'll have you give it a shot.
Okay, no pressure. So this is the tourniquet, but what is this essentially for? This is to stop, correct?
Stop bleeding, yeah. So we use this on extremities only. It's for somebody that's excessively bleeding. So some things we look for is you're holding direct pressure. So say Shane had a cut on her arm here that was oozing blood, or another sign that we look for is spurting blood. We're going to go ahead and apply direct pressure for anywhere from about a minute to 2 minutes. If you see it soaking through, you know, things quickly, and you don't have to use what I'm using here. You can use anything, a towel, paper towels, anything that you have on hand.
Say even if you didn't have that, like in the, or like,
just your hand.
Just whatever.
Yeah. Okay. If you got to just use your hand to apply direct pressure. If that doesn't seem to be working and we need to kind of elevate it a little bit, we can't get the bleeding to stop, we're going to go ahead and put the tourniquet on. So this is made for this. So you're going to get it above the wound. Say her wound or her cut was down here. You want to get it as high as you can up on her arm. You're going to tighten it here. It has some Velcro back here. This is what we call a Winslet here, and you're going to twist this. I won't twist it all the way because I don't want to hurt her
And then,
arm.
Sonny, how come you go above? You don't go directly on the wound,
No,
right?
yeah, so we don't want to go on the wound just because you could cause more damage to it. We want to go higher than the wound because the blood is flowing down. So we want to stop that blood flow up high. So we're going to hook it into here, and then we are just going to make sure that the bleeding has stopped down here where it's bleeding from. We're going to attach this so this stays nice and secure. And then we're going to put this over top of it. So we do write the time on here just so when we take the person to the hospital, the doctors know exactly what time we put it on. And that can help them in treatment for later.
Okay. Yeah. And then so this is it at completion.
That's it. That's it. And you know, you don't have to use this fancy piece of equipment either. You can use really whatever is on hand. Like you were saying, a t-shirt, a belt works really well. You just want to make sure that it's not super skinny. You want to make sure it's nice and wide, right? Because if you have anything skinnier, that can actually cut into the skin as you're tightening it.
Gotcha. And then how long is it recommended the tourniquet stays on for?
So we don't take it off.
Gotcha.
We leave it on and we let the surgeons and the doctors take that off.
Okay.
So if you want to go ahead and give that a try.
Okay, so Shane, walk me through. No pressure, by the way. But except here, this is where we're applying the pressure,
So you're going to apply direct pressure right there. Okay, we'll pretend it's still bleeding through that. You're gonna
so we're going to go above.
Yep, you're going to slip
and
the
it just stopped,
on.
right?
Yep, you can let that go. Yep.
Okay.
You're going to put that
on.
up high.
High.
Yep, and you're just going to tighten it just like a belt. Let's get some Velcro on there.
Okay.
And you're just going to Velcro that around. You want to get that snug so that you don't have to twist.
How's that? Is that okay?
Yeah, you're doing great.
Am I higher? No, okay. This.
That's perfect. That's perfect. You're going to twist this one. So that's going to add some more tension and tightness to it. So that's actually where you're going to get most of
my goodness, this is snug. Okay.
Yeah, you're doing great.
And then done? And then I write the time.
Yep. So you're just going to put that through here just to kind of hold it, but you don't have to put it too tight on.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yep. Just like that, and then you write the time, and that's it.
How oftentimes, especially when people are springing into action like this, you recommend this is ASAP?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. This is something that it seems really simple and it's really quick, but it can save someone's life, right? So if you're bleeding out, this is something you want on immediately as fast as possible. This is what's going to save their life.
Absolutely.
And it's a skill you'll learn in the academy.
Yeah, what else
and
are you learning throughout? Yeah, I wanted to touch on that as well, because oftentimes, especially here in Hawaii, right, like when you're going through training and different things like that, there might be a delay in that or whatever, but this is one of those things where as soon as you step foot into the academy, correct, you're on the clock.
You're on the clock and you're a city employee. You have those great benefits and you get paid about $5,000 a month. And so it's a great job, especially for a young person looking to get into the medical field. And you learn a lot of skills, not just tourniquets, but you learn how to do emergency driving, wound care,
CPR. You know, you learn how to help people when they're choking. We do other kind of bandages just besides the tourniquet. And basically just talking to people too. You learn how to, interact with people, and like Shane was saying, drive and just be a part of your community.
And then it leads on to becoming a paramedic, and then possibly the chief of EMS one day.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And you went through this process, right? EMT I, and you're now currently a
paramedic supervisor. Yeah, so I started as an EMT. I went through the EMT program, got hired by the city, worked for the city, got some experience, went to paramedic school with the city, and then got promoted to supervisor. So there's definitely room to start your career. It's not just you come in and you stay as an EMT. You can work your way up and make it a lifelong career.
Absolutely. And thank you guys so much for the work you guys do every single day, keeping Hawaii safe.
Yeah.
Shane, Sunny, thank you guys. And again, stay with us as we head to break. We got another graphic with more information. Again, over 26 different departments hiring part of the city. Now follow at HNL City Jobs on social media. Stay up to date on all the latest career opportunities at the city and county of Honolulu. You're watching High Now Daily. We'll be right back. Go on.